Hello, this is Krillian, and welcome to episode 35 of my Let's Play Mass Effect 2 as Carillion Shepard, a Vanguard on Insanity level. Let's go ahead and equip our guns with our better bullets. We have concussion. That you never know which gun will best suit our purposes. Usually it's the Locust, but did I get the shotgun? No. Okay, then we'll go back to the Locust. Maybe we'll get some good chances using our sniper rifle. It was pretty useful in helping wear down the big armored monsters. Okay, no one here yet. It looks like this place has been wrecked.
I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the Reapers, all of them, they must be stopped.
Oh, well, yeah, at least he's trying to do good stuff.
Activation of research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
Time to go.
Start the case's log. We have detected a site of liquids located beneath the volcano. Make the human moving down into hazardous. Okay. So you've constructed a giant building. Not much credits there, but we'll run a little bit faster, maybe. Medkit. Well, I thought we were going to be fighting some guys here, and apparently we did not. We now need to get our stuff in. Hopefully no one had epileptic issues because, wow, no, these things look good. Oh, let's stop in mind, because, you know, there's only a major volcanic eruption right now. That shelf going? Okay. I wondered if that shelf we were on would disappear. Oh, jumped a little too high there. Wow, that's unpleasant. Okay. Good that we turned off the hovering ability right as we crashed into our ship. Okay, we recovered some research data. That's not bad. Gained some experience, some credits, a little bit of Meridia. Cool. And that was the scheduled mission for this sector. See, quite a bit of stuff has gone on in this sector. Okay, we don't need to go feed our fish because our fish are being taken care of. So we can just try to zip on to the final place. Find out if our fuel is up enough. I think we'll be good to go. It's close, but I think we'll be good. Then we'll search through all of this. We'll never have to come back to this area again, I don't think. But I would go with that.
Probe
It's
away.
at least mildly good. Having a little bit of everything. I don't want to waste my probes, they cost money. I don't want to take forever to do them. It looks like they're good. Sure go with
Probe
that.
away.
There's a lot of iridium. But we seem to use a lot of iridium too, so. Agnin. What do we have here? Should go with that.
Probe launched.
That should get me some more. I thought I was going to get palladium and it did not. Yeah, there are several more places to go.
Launching probe.
Alformus has been taken care of. Here. That was
Probe
good.
launched.
Ensure. Okay. That was a good stop. I think we have one more to do. Mission India. That's good.
Launching probe.
Did not quite let us break 100,000. But very close. Okay. Head towards Valor. Valor? Like Valor?
We have no fuel. An emergency FTL jump is necessary to reach a fuel station.
Apparently I just ran out and it took up iridium. I think it was because I took that extra little move when I didn't need to in one place. Oh. Hi, probe. That sounds good. And then we're going to plot a mass relay jump. Okay, that's done. We definitely don't want to do that anytime soon. We could go help Jack. Now, what we really need to do before we do anything else is come to Ilium and recruit the Jeskarn assassin. We need to get them, we need to get their stuff, so that we can go and deal with that. Then we'll help Miranda and deal with the Shadow Broker maybe after that. Shadow Broker may be the last thing we do before we go for the IFF. It is not necessarily easy. Maybe I'll do the Shadow Broker before I help Miranda, because Miranda is a long-term romance that I'm going to go with for this one. Where is Iliad? Why am I not seeing Iliad? Did I jump to the wrong place? Apparently so. Come to the crescent menu. I went to the wrong place. We had a misclick there. Okay. So in Ilium, we're going to start with doing some shopping. And then we will go ahead and recruit our 2 members. Ilium has a lot of stuff. Chunka has a fair amount. Most of the other places just have like one or two missions. We do have at least 2 more big things on the Citadel as well. Okay, who are we gonna start with? We're gonna go get the. We're gonna do our recruiting, and for recruiting, we're gonna go ahead and bring these 2. I think yes. Well, we'll bring these 2 to recruit 1, and we'll bring 2 others to recruit the other. You get 4 points. I'm going to have you take Overload because that's really what I use you most for. Pulse damages synthetic enemies will really explode on death, or area. You have increased pulse. We're gonna do area because I use it a lot for shields. So if we can hit multiple shields, that will be way better. You don't necessarily use it to. I don't use it to kill people a whole lot. I use it to do other stuff. Useless. I don't. The flashbang like never really helps. I'd rather her punch people in the face. Okay. I like the Locust better, but I don't really care what they use, so we'll go ahead and exit. We will go to Ilium, which is a major world in this game. They don't seem friendly.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Is that why you showed up with 2 robots? Why am I here for free?
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
What are the attractions?
Do you have any recommendations about what to do on Nosastra?
Our trading center is directly ahead. You'll find restaurants and shops nearby as well. I suggest you browse our shopping kiosks. You can find things on Nosastra that you can't find anywhere else in the galaxy.
Tell me about Nosastra.
What can you tell me about Nosastra?
It's an exciting city. We see a lot of new cultures and goods because of our proximity to the Terminus systems. At the same time, Ilium is still an Asari world. You should be as safe here as you would be on the Citadel. For your own safety, however, I recommend against signing anything.
Why not?
What's so dangerous about signing something?
Ilium is a free trade world, Commander. Contract term requirements are more relaxed here than on other planets. It's a small price to pay for keeping our competitive edge in goods from the Terminus systems.
What do they trade?
You mentioned trading. What gets traded on Ilium?
Anything you can imagine, Commander. Ilium is a wonderful world for those who can afford it. In order to remain competitive as a Terminus systems port, we've relaxed many of the standards you'd find on other Asari worlds. Most drugs are legal, provided they are labeled properly. You can buy almost any weapon or technology. You can even buy indentured servants.
That's terrible.
I can't believe an Asari world would allow slavery.
We try to avoid calling it slavery. All indentured servants on Ilium have voluntarily agreed to a term of service. Most choose indentured service as a means to pay off debt or avoid imprisonment. A contract holder is responsible for the well-being of her servants, and a servant's duties are agreed upon before the contract is signed.
Liara's here?
You said Liara was here? What's she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
I'm looking for people.
I'm on a mission. Can you help me find someone?
I can help you find major entertainment centers or stores, but I'm afraid I can't point you to individual people. Liara is excellent at that type of work, however. I imagine she can help you.
Okay, adios.
Thank you.
Again, welcome to our city, Commander. Please enjoy your stay.
Customs records indicated just a car named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well. Also, I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
Okay.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Okie dokie.
Pardon me, I'm on a call.
The Turian government is considering further reparations to humans whose ancestors...
25. Cell at 25.
You're Commander Shepard? I saw your... I guess you would say your aura. I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Novaria.
Okay. That is where we took out the matriarch Venezia and where we freed the Rachni. So I'm listening.
What message were you asked to give?
Shepard, we hide. We borrow. We build. But we know that you seek those who soured the songs of our mothers. When the time comes, our voice will join with yours, and our crescendo will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again because of you.
Stop controlling her.
How did you possess another Asari? You can't just take over people's minds like that.
Peace, Shepard. The Rachni Queen does not control my thoughts. That was merely the message I was asked to deliver. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepard. The galaxy owes you a great debt for giving them a second chance.
You encountered them, huh?
How did you find the Rachni?
I was working as a courier. Pirates ambushed my ship, and I was forced down on an uncharted planet. I was badly injured, alone and near death. Then they found me. They saved me.
How do you get back?
You obviously got off world again. Did the Rachni give you a ship?
No. Countless workers repaired my ship. It runs better now than it did before. They remind me of the Keepers on the Citadel in a way. All working together, each with a purpose.
What about the pirates?
What happened to the pirates who attacked you?
They were obliterated, as they should have been. The Rachni are not aggressive, but they do what they must.
I don't know, that seems kind of aggressive, but what is your purpose now?
You said the Queen gave you a purpose. What do you mean?
The Queen shared her song with me as I recovered. I saw the Rachni as only an Asari could. They are so beautiful and so vulnerable. They needed someone to purchase things they cannot make themselves. Someone to work within the system. An agent, if you will. I am happy to help. My life as a courier was empty and shallow. Now I'm helping a great race rebuild itself.
It seems a bit too easy.
You were really comfortable walking away from your old life?
You're concerned that the Queen is controlling me. I understand, but it doesn't work like that. Our minds were in perfect harmony. I saw their beautiful spirit and their need. I knew what I had to do. If some part of that is suggestion, then it was a side effect from their efforts to save my life. I am happy.
Where are they?
Can you tell me where the Rachni are?
I'm afraid not. I don't even have that information myself any longer. After I met the Rachni Queen, that information was removed. It's not painful, but I simply don't remember. I'll remember when I need to. And her caution is understandable. The galaxy isn't yet ready for the return of the Rachni.
That I agree. What is the meaning, though?
I got that she was grateful. What else was her message saying?
That the first Rachni war was a mistake. Something soured the voices of her people. In Rachni psychology, that would be like mind control, I think. It doesn't really translate. Anyway, she believes you are fighting the ones who did that, and she promises to help.
Thank her for me. Oh, so well, I guess I'll mention the Reapers, because why not?
She thinks that the Reapers caused the Rachni War?
I can't say for sure, but she was certain that her ancestors were forced into war against their will. Her people aren't naturally aggressive. If they made war, it was not of their own doing.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
Thank you for giving me that information. I'm glad my friend in Novaria is doing well.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
I don't know, I run into people in weird places. Like this conversation. Okay, can I buy anything from any of these stalls? Oh, we can talk to Kasumi.
Towers, traffic, lights, and Asari everywhere you look. I thought about living here for a while, but everybody's so tight-ass. It's all about money to these people. I do what I do for the love of it. These people do it because they don't know any better.
Okay.
Are you shorting prefabs?
Why not? I did it after Eden Prime. Paid for new exosuits for my kids.
You're insane.
Okay, that does seem kind of messed up. I swear one of these is a stall. We'll talk to Gianna.
Holy crap, Shepard? I thought you were dead. Shepard? The news said you were dead. What happened? No, wait, probably classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs. You helped me nail Administrator Analeas.
It's like all of Novaria shut up here. Yep, it was my pleasure to take him down.
Happy to help. What happened to Administrator Analeas?
He made the one mistake Novaria won't tolerate. He got caught taking their money. He's doing a few years in white-collar prison. More importantly, he won't work in the field again. Sit down. If I remember right, I owe you a beer. What brings you to Ilium? You know, that you can talk about.
I'm going for the collectors.
You ever heard of the Collectors? They're attacking human colonies. I'm gonna stop them.
Damn, Shepard. For me, a tough job involves more paperwork. Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go. Talk to you later? And don't forget to drink your beer.
She gave me another job. Shepard had to leave. Target saw me, couldn't break cover. Asari merchant smuggling schematics from Novaria. Can you talk her into showing you some good stuff? Sure. We'll talk to her.
Welcome. You look like someone who needs high-quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Ilium.
Let's go all charisma because it is the way to go. I'm a big spender.
Is everything here so expensive? I plan to drop a lot of credits today.
Really?
I'm outfitting a team for a dangerous mission. I need the best and I'm willing to pay for it. As long as you work with me.
Well, perhaps I could give you a preferred rate at the kiosk. Here, a small discount, and when I get special items in, you can take a look.
What special items?
What kind of special items are we talking about?
Oh, you know, schematics, designs. Nothing illegal, but I may not have all the licenses to sell them.
I would love advanced merchandise.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
Well, there is one thing. Very advanced design. Not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Novaria, and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parasini, you set me up! But this isn't Novaria. You don't have the authority to arrest me.
I don't care whether you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to fine you out of business.
What about the schematic?
Do you have the authority to seize the schematic she's trying to sell?
I don't have to. Hermia was under suspicion. We leaked a faulty device to her. All this thing will ever do is blow up in your face.
I need to go. I have to talk to my lawyer.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fines hit, you won't be able to afford him. Ah, that was good. I've got to go file a few papers. Come by my table when you've got a minute.
Okay, well, let's see what we get. Biotic damage, buy that.
I'll take it.
Bypass module. It's an Omni to upgrade, sounds good, buy it. Tech damage, buy it. Med gel capacity. I wish it would give me more med gel. I use quite a bit of our money. Okay.
I need minimal heat increase. And speed. I have extremely high performance requirements.
But I'm not seeing another store.
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see a ton of business.
A ton of immediate charity business, followed by a freeze as new colony plans dry up. Just watch. Sell! Sell!
That bullet sucks.
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says...
A Batarian trading group has announced plans to sue the Citadel Council. The Batarians claim that slavery is an inextricable part of their campaign.
Oh, dang, suck.
I'm gonna have that asshole arrested. Watch yourself if you go in there. Some human is causing trouble. He's demanding that I sign the place over to him.
Okay.
I'll be careful.
Or you could kill him. You know, legally, in self-defense. I'd make a really good witness. Failing that, I'm hooking up security cameras now. If he or anybody else causes trouble, I'll have their asses arrested.
Okay. So there's a bachelor party.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
Whatever. It's the closest you guys get to a wedding, and that means you get a bachelor party. End of story.
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? That makes no sense.
Calm down, man. Don't embarrass me in front of the stripper.
What do Turians do? Do Turians do this too?
I'm just here for the drinks.
You said that bachelor parties are for very close friends. We're just co-workers.
We've been co-workers for 5 years, though. Aren't Solarian years like dog years?
Okay, now that's offensive. I appreciate the gesture, but my people don't even have sex drives the way humans do.
Uh-huh. Take a look at that, man. Everybody likes the Asari. Everybody.
But we actually reproduce by... My word. She is very limber. I can appreciate her dancing in an aesthetic manner, but I don't have feelings of... She is a lovely shade of blue.
You're really holding out on me? I'm a man on the edge.
You want to see how far I'll go? I learned how to shove a gun in people's faces from... Commander Shepard?
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard? Is it really you? It's me, Conrad Werner. We met on the Citadel. I wanted to become a Spectre. And then you shoved a gun in my face. You showed me what it meant to be truly extreme. I learned that lesson well. So you're alive, huh? I hear it goes like that in the biz. Why don't you sit back and watch how it's done? I got some asses to kick.
I'm not gonna hit him. I am mildly tempted to shoot him in the foot, but I'm just gonna tell him, really?
Conrad, why are you acting like me?
What, are you crazy? I'm nothing like you. I'm not a Spectre working for the Council. I'm on my own, backed only by my wits and my nerves. No rules, no laws, just whatever it takes to get the job done. I'm not like you at all.
Where do you get training?
Conrad, do you have any actual combat training?
I'm saving the galaxy, Shepard. I don't have time for training. Don't you get it? You were a big jerk, but you saved the galaxy and showed other races that humans mattered. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
I was a paragon of virtue. Why do you keep calling me a jerk? Where do you get my armor?
How did you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these days, if you're willing to pay. Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
I love the Asari shaking her head behind. What about your job?
So, you just wander the galaxy, righting wrongs?
Hey, don't say it like that. I talk to people, you know? Ask them if they have big problems that only I can solve. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to talk to them. Sometimes I poke through crates, too. You know, for extra credits.
I do understand that. I do the same. Security detection. Let's ask what that one is.
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
You know, I've never seen this before because I actually never went through his whole arc. So I'm gonna it's very funny and new to me. What were you doing here?
Why were you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport? She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Ilium. You just need a license.
Let me handle this.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
That's funny.
Thanks for taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous. Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, a sorry matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
So you're a matriarch, huh?
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know, not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
So now you're working at a bar.
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing. Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Your ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming and they didn't want to hear it.
What was coming?
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
Tell me about your mother.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
So your parents fought each other?
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
And then?
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
Tell me about your father.
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars.
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
Tell me about your lifespan.
What's it like, living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Pharaoh surviving. That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Okay, adios.
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Catch you anything else?
Nah,
just looking around.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Okay, we're actually going to end the video here, as we've gone quite far, and we'll be back next time, and hopefully get to one of our missions. Adios. Like and subscribe as well. Feel free to leave comments. Now, adios.